going to show you how to make the chocolate roulade. It's actually quite easy. So first of all, you need to get 6 eggs and you separate them. So the whites in one bowl, the yolks in another. Then we need 40 grams of cocoa powder. I'm using Green Blacks. And then I've also added 10 grams of Protein Lifestyle Chocolate Whey protein. Okay. So the next step is you add a tablespoon of stevia. Now you can use sugar if you want. Obviously that's going to increase the carbohydrate and the sugar content, or you can opt to use the stevia. So next you need to sieve through the chocolate and whey protein mixture, the cocoa mixture, just a little bit at a time, and mix it in. Okay, once you've mixed all the cocoa and the whey in, this is how thick the consistency of the yolks should be. So the next step is to whisk up your egg whites. So I'm just going to whiz up all the egg whites now with an electric whisk. So once you've whizzed up all your egg whites, they should be able to sit in the bowl without falling out. The next step is to fold in your chocolatey goo mixture. So it's just a little bit at a time, and it does take a little bit of patience to get it all done. So just work a little bit at a time and fold it in until all the mixture is through. So that's all the mixture folded in, and this is the general consistency, so much more loose once you've folded in all the mixture. It just takes a little bit of time and persistence to get all the chocolate mixture folded into the egg whites. So once that's done, you need to get a baking tray with greaseproof paper and grease it with some coconut oil, and just make sure it's all mixed in before you tip it into your baking tray, and then pop it in the oven at about 200 degrees for 15 to 20 minutes. Make sure it's evenly spread out on your rectangular baking tray, and even thickness all the way through, and then pop it in the oven. Okay, so while your cake base is cooking, you can get on with making the filling for the roulade. Now I'm using Protein Lifestyle Vanilla flavoured whey protein for the filling, and all I'm going to do is mix it with 2/3 of a 500 gram pot of fat-free yoghurt. Right, so mix that all together. So I'm using 2/3 of a 500 gram pot of natural yoghurt that's fat-free, and then 3 scoops of Protein Lifestyle Vanilla Whey protein, which is approximately sort of 75 grams of whey protein powder. Okay, so it is quite runny, so what we need to do to thicken that up is I'm using Xanthum Gum, which is a gluten-free thickener. All you only need a tiny bit really, so just 1 level teaspoon is plenty to get this thickened up. Mix it in. So as you can see, it's made a huge difference with the thickness and the consistency, which means it'll hold together when you roll it up in the roulade. Okay, so after about 15 to 20 minutes in the oven, it'll all be puffed up. You need to take it out and leave it to cool in the tray. It will shrink a little, it'll sort of deflate, but once it's cooled, that's when you're ready to add your filling and roll it up. Okay, once it's cooled completely, you're ready to get it rolled up with the filling. So first you need to get another piece of greaseproof paper, and then tip it out and peel the back off. And then we're going to add the filling. Okay, so all the filling is spread evenly on the base of the cake, and the next step is to roll it up. Now don't worry when you roll it if the cake cracks, that's the effect of the roulade. Just use the paper to help you roll it. And there we go, and what we do, just to make the finish look a bit better, is slice off the end to give a nice clean finish on the end. And obviously you can just eat the end as a sample.